I was in my office and I was looking at these brick walls and I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of sitting in this room I've been here for what, 10, 11, 12 years at Rainier Beach High School, but 20 so far as just being in the community and being involved in the community. And, I was like, you know what, we need a new building. This is ridiculous. We're the only high school that's not received a full renovation, and it's time. So I pray on everything. I prayed on it. And I believe God gave me the wisdom to do this thing. And so we gathered our community, we worked together in just pressing this issue, and they finally heard us. It was 8 years later, but nevertheless, though, they heard us, though. So we're very grateful and thankful to be on that BEX5.
When I first got here, fighting for this new building, and it actually started way back in 1999 when the person who was in charge at that time did away with our honors classes. And we knew there was something in the water that was saying, hey, where are they going with this? And, we went through the process of our enrollment going down to 236 students, them talking about closing the school, and I mean, that stayed on their agenda for a long time. And so, the fact that we went from almost being closed as a high school to going to have the nicest high school in the whole state of Washington, I mean, that speaks for itself. And like I said, Betty, who started this, she handed the baton to her daughter, my wife, Virginia, and the results are brand new school.
This is a blessing, first off, because just going through Rainier Beach all 4 years, all my classmates, all my students, all my bros, we've been fighting to get this new building for so long. We just wanted a remodel, just going through the bathroom, all that old junk, just an old school. We hate seeing that. I can actually be a part of this opportunity and be able to work on this school, and just basically I feel like I'm giving back to the community. Like I'm not some big, I'm not some big NBA player that came from the school, but I'm somebody. Somebody's gonna know my name, and I'm definitely gonna give back to the community by rebuilding this school.
For all our 4 years, remodeling the school, it was definitely the main topic all 4 years. It's what we really wanted. We didn't know this freshman year, but our next 3 years, we start to realize, like, this is old. This is not what we want.
Yeah, for sure.
We wasn't gonna get it because it was like we're in the school right now. We knew, like, for our future nephews, nieces, like, we wanted something new for everyone.
Our commitment is to bring access and information and knowledge to the community in a way we haven't before as an industry. And I think our commitment is rethinking and redoing what we've done in the past. So like you're saying, so many faults in the way things have been done in the past. So the only wrong answer is we're doing it the same way we've done it before. And part of that is here today, right? The construction process is not really going to start in genuine a year plus from right now. And so we're here reaching out to the community. We want to connect with the community. We want to hear about those barriers. We know about a lot of the barriers that we're putting plans in place to remove and minimize.
Rainier Beach and this side of town, they have said, has been historically underrepresented. Well, the fact of the matter is it's the result of years and years of underinvestment. So when we make investments in schools like this and using the excellent funds that we've gotten, we're producing outstanding scholars, athletes, community activists. We show that all boats can be lifted when we invest in the right communities. And so this is a celebration of even better things to come. Our kids have to be safe, they have to be educated, they have to be empowered, they need mentors, they need love, they need compassion. So this capital investment is symbolic of, I think, what's great about this city. We're stepping up in an area that needs it.
I can't believe it, that today actually is a reality that, all the fight has paid off.
In 2012, my class led the first student-led walkout because there was no heaters, it was really cold, the building was kind of getting really old as well. And then from my freshman year until I graduated, until this day, been advocating, attending school board meetings, attending design sessions, walkouts, whatever, and helping, the next gen. They were younger than me for 2 years, and making sure that they have the resources to advocate as well. It's been a long journey. I still can't believe it's happening. I think the beauty of Rainier Beach High School is the community and the family orientation. Like, everybody's a family. I graduated 2016. I still come back here, and I literally feel like I'm coming back to a family reunion. Going to Rainier Beach was the greatest thing that can happen to my life and my career as well, because the stuff I learned from the school I still carry. And Jamal was saying earlier, if you can make it at Beach, you can make it anywhere, and that's so true.
Not one of these adults, not one of these administrators, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
We didn't think it was gonna happen. Like, after we left the school and still no change, we didn't think it was happening, but the fight never ended. Even though we graduated, the fight never ended. And now it's actually happening. So it's just, you know, you gotta be there to see it, you know?
It feels surreal. It feels amazing. It feels like an accomplishment, an achievement that we worked so hard for through blood, sweat, and tears. That's finally coming to pass. It's manifesting now. And the first concrete pour was an evidence of that.
When we started, we didn't even really know where to go. You know, where were our partners? You know, since then we've been built great relationships with NWCI, who we've been down to visit anew, and really kind of went from the ground up. How do we build an infrastructure, create a program to really diversify the workforce?
5 years, I'm gonna be sitting in my home, my own home that I bought.
5 years from now, you don't need a role like mine. Because what we do, not only at Leidig, but in our industry, is daily behaviors, daily practices. You don't need roles like a diversity inclusion leader, because it's just what we do.
I want to be that guy. I want to be that foreman who's encouraging the new guy, teaching him how to read tape, teaching him how to build a form, build the tent, you know? But also, like I said, I want to have a house. I want to have something for my name. I want to be able to, you know, go out and help.
I want to hear of the 21-year-old, you know, young Latina, young Black woman who says, I built my house at 25.
No one really told me that I could do construction, like someone that looks like me can be in the construction field. And it's given me a different mindset.
Right now I'm in a place where it's not only physically fun and it's socially fun, but it will provide a good living family wage. I do have a daughter to provide for. So to make sure that she can inherit something that I didn't have, like land, and to have my daughter taken care of well enough that, you know, I can just kind of focus on the wider community. It doesn't just have to be like survival all the time.
We are at Leidig's equipment rental yards, and today we're training some apprentices on how to interview for work and how to form concrete.
ANEW has an amazing cohort of students that come through that what they want to do when you're there is they want to learn everything they can. And coming from a teaching background, that's something that you can't ask for more of.
6 months ago, we were sitting here under a tent and didn't think about it just now. We're about in the same spot, and we got a building around us though, so we're making progress.
The kids that live in this neighborhood, the kids that go to Rainier Beach currently, their families have an opportunity to not only get good experience working on this project with labor partners, but they also make sure that the millions of dollars that we are investing in these projects, a portion of that is going back directly to support the communities and the students specifically that live in this neighborhood. So this is not just a project about building a new school. This is a real representation of economic justice and the approach that Seattle Public Schools and every other government agency should be taking, making sure that tax dollars stay in the communities where they come from.
Young men and young women who fought for this school to be a part of building this school, I mean, that speaks volumes right there. I mean, you know, they can say, hey, we got a chance to be part of this monumental structure. Not only did we fight, but we helped build. So it gives true meaning to the built by us.
It's amazing to see community coming together around this project, seeing people get jobs, seeing young people learn, seeing our community just feel like it's thriving and vibrant. That's the most exciting part.
I'm really proud of the people that are actually in the communities and the parents and people that helped make this possible, because I didn't do it by myself. It took everybody in this community to make it happen, and I'm really proud that it finally become a reality. Our kids need this. They deserve the best building we can, and this is for Rainier Beach kids. And I'm really proud. I'm not gonna cry.
Welcome to Rainier Beach High School.